Yo, it's K-Mac here. K-Mac the Trader. We live. This is my first ever long form video on this channel. And quite frankly, this is my first month and a half on YouTube. I have my first channel is called Carlin M, and that's just a personal vlog channel. And I just started this channel, K-Mac the Trader, literally a couple of days ago. So it's really good to start this journey right now and really forge my way into Forex and Forex industry. Now, today we are going to do a outlook video, weekly outlook. This is my first ever weekly outlook. Just like I said before, like this is my first ever long form video. So I'm going to talk about my watch list and show y'all what I'm seeing in the market. So first, we're gonna start with EURUSD. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, I might briefly say that I do trade Hackenacci candlesticks with a mix of smart money and a moving average, as you can see on the charts. I would actually explain that in another video, but today or for this week, I'm just gonna start with the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see here, EURUSD is bullish. Oh, sorry, it's bearish. All right, a little nervous. My first video, man, so might cut that out. But EURUSD is bearish, right? We're making lower lows. As you see right here, we have a break of structure right there. So for next week, we're looking bearish, right? So one confluence of my strategy is if the Hackenacci candlesticks has a flat bottom or a flat top candle. In this scenario, it's a flat top candle, right? That means that price is very, very trendy or very, very bearish, right? In this instant. And another confirmation for me is if it's above or below the moving average, right? And a big confirmation if it's above or below the moving average on that 4-hour or 1-hour time frame, right? The 15-minute is cool, but I am a day trader, right? So I want to see it on the 1-hour plus because that's major confluence for me, right? So for EURUSD, we're looking bearish, right? I do not know where I'm gonna get in at. And you can see it's consolidated right here. We're in we have a distribution zone. We are consolidated, so we're just going to look out for here for EURUSD. So next we are going to go to USDJPY. So for USDJPY, it's kind of the same as EURUSD, right? But it's I think I like your USDJPY a little bit more. So same thing. Let's go to Hackenacci candlesticks. So as you see here, like I said before, we have the flat bottom candle, which signifies a very, very, very bullish market or a very trending market, right? So we go to the 1. We also are, right here. So right here, we're above the moving average, right? So we're above the moving average. We have a break of structure. We have multiple breaks of structure, right? And we have a bunch of fair value gaps or imbalances, as you see right here, right? So these could be possible entry zones right here. So I trade intraday and I swing trade as well. So USDJPY, EURUSD, and EURJPY are my intraday pairs, and GBPUSD and GBPJPY are my swing trading pairs because they are so volatile. I do not like day trading or scalping GBPUSD and GBPJPY, and it's better for me. And I so this month in February I had a 50 to 75% win rate swing trading GBPUSD, and this is actually my first whole month swing trading, and that's really great results for my first whole month. And so yeah, so for my intraday strategy, I am break even. I was break even this month, but my my swing trading strategy, I'm profitable like 5%, so that's great. So for USDJPY, let's go to the 4-hour again, right? We're obviously bullish, very bullish. We've been bullish for a long time. Let's go to the daily time frame. We had some ebbs and flows. So you can see here, we went on this major downtrend right here for about 100 and something days, and then we started pushing up. We crossed above the moving average on the daily time frame, and as you see here, we are in a bullish market from a swing structure perspective and a intraday structure perspective and on a session structure perspective. So on all around, we are bullish on USDJPY, right? So this is more of a high probability setup, and I have more confidence in this setup. So where do I enter? I'm going to possibly enter right here, right? So I like this place right here. Like I said before, and we might have to catch a more aggressive entry because market is very impulsive to the upside. So we might have to catch a very aggressive entry. I trade sometimes with bigger stop losses. So for USDJPY, I usually trade with a 25 pip stop loss. For EURUSD, I trade with a 20 pip stop loss. And for EURJPY, since it's a little bit more volatile, I trade with a 30 pip stop loss. So from the 15-minute time frame, we are getting that flat bottom right there. So we are getting the flat bottom. So right there, that's one confirmation. The second confirmation, which we are waiting for, and as you see, we don't get it yet right here. We still have a little wick right there. So we're waiting for that. On a 4-hour, we do have it. So this do make this about a A- setup right here. This is a great setup that, and it could also pull back. So this is why we just want to watch this, and we want to get strong confirmation because it might pull back a little bit as the market does and as a structure does, and it might want to make a lower high right before making the next higher high. So this is why I would say probably right about here you want to see right there. And I usually go for, with my intraday strategy, I don't go for anything more than a 3-to-1. So right here we can probably do about 2-to-1 right here. So we're gonna go for that right there. So we're just gonna watch this though, and it might just continue to go up, right? So EURJPY, we are right there. EURJPY, we do have a doji on the 1-hour time frame, and this is starting to, and as you see, we had this boom, right? And we just want to watch this as well. You can see right here that it filled in this fair value gap, and that's what I like to see. It filled in the fair value gap, so it could continue up. So turn it back to Hackenachi. So we do have the doji. It could also pull back, so we are ready for both instances in the market, for it to pull back or to continue, right? So we do have a flat bottom right here. We are above the moving average. We did wick off the moving average. That's a good signal as well, right? And we are bullish swing structure, session structure, and intraday day trading or day structure, right? On the daily, things of that that nature. So for my strategy, I really only use 3 time frames for swing trading and intraday trading. For my intraday, I really don't look at anything past the 4-hour time frame. Okay. I really, I don't look at it, right? Because once you start going up and up, it starts becoming a lot of noise, and and it's analysis paralysis. And sometimes I see, if I look at too many time frames, I'm like, okay, well, the weekly is doing this, but the daily is doing this. So I just keep it simple, and I keep it just super simplistic. So now I'm gonna go to my swing trading pairs real quick. I'm gonna go to my swing trading pairs. All right. So as you see right here, I did lose a trade on GBPJPY on Friday, right? I missed my entry in and this shows that I'm human. I wanted to enter again, so I'm like, okay, I want to enter. FOMO. I got FOMO because I was like, yo, that just hit my TP, or it was really close to my TP. I would have at least brung this to about a 1-to-1 and would have made like 1.5%. Also, I must mention on my swing trading pairs, I usually risk about 1.5 to 2%, and I also have a different account for swing trading pairs, and that's another thing. That's another concept that I'm gonna talk about in another video, right? But so for my swing trading strategy, I usually use, and also another thing, I kind of faded the market. This was a downtrend, right? Or uptrend, sorry. This was an uptrend, right? And I had I think I had a buy. I was going in for a buy, right? And I was like, oh no, it's selling. So I started to sell the market. So yeah, so it wasn't the best week, right? And I put this all in my trading journal. Please journal your trades, by the way. But on GBPJPY, we're looking for bull moves. Now we want to wait on a 12/8 time frame for this flat bottom candle, or this candle, to turn into flat bottom to get a nice buy trade going. And another thing that we need to look for right here, this is a supply zone right here. This is a nice little supply zone. So we kind of want to see, we don't want to see reactions or wicks off the supply zone. We do not want to see that, because it would become an invalid trade, and we're good, right? No good, right? But it did wick off of this, it did wick off right here of this. I'm just gonna get rid of this. It did wick off of this moving average, and it did mitigate this demand zone right here. So that's great as well. That means it went for a lower low and then wicked off, and it's starting to create higher highs. But we're just gonna look for this. This is not on the. We're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait for this setup. So so for my swing trading pairs, I only use the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 12 hour, and then I might use a daily every now and then. I do use a daily, so I use 3 to 4 time frames, but really the daily is for extra confirmation, right? Like I said, you got to keep it simple. You got to keep it G, man. So you got to keep your strategy simple. It don't have to be so complex. But yeah, so for Euro GBPJPY buys, I'm going to probably, a possible position to enter would possibly be, I'm going to say, I'm just going to mark it up like this. This is what I usually do to find the zone, and I go down on the lower time frame to see, okay, that's better. Oh yeah, so right here. So I don't trade break and retest, but this is technically a break and retest. So if we go down on the lower time frame, we have a nice little supply zone right here. So let's just let's move this around. We have a nice little supply zone right there. You can see it wicked off of that. I'm gonna get rid of this right now. Too much noise. But supply zone, so we can catch it like this. And for GBPJPY, I usually have a bigger stop loss. Usually about 50, 60, or 70 pips sometimes, because GBPJPY can get very volatile. But in my swing trading system, it's a trailing stop loss system. So if it comes all the way up here, then we're looking to catch all the way up here, right? If it stops us out at a 1.5 to 1, then we got a 1.5 to 1. So yeah, so for a buy trade for GJ, possible buy trade for GJ. So GU, we are bearish, just like EURUSD. Again, we want to see some extra confirmation because of the simple fact it is consolidating. So it could consolidate from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which usually happens sometimes, and start trending in a direction later throughout the week. So let's just go to the 12, or actually let's go to the daily to get a bigger view of this. So you can see it wicked off the moving average. It mitigated this supply zone right here, this daily supply zone, It filled in fair value gaps, and now we are starting to creep. We're creeping into a lower low right here, and that's what we want to see. We want to see a lower low. So what could happen for GBPJPY? We could possibly pull back a little bit, pull back, and create a higher low, and then create that lower low, right? Because we do have a wick here. We do have a nice little zone right there. You can call it support if you trade support. You can call it a demand if you right here if you trade supply and demand. But we do have a nice little lower low being made right here, and we might want to look for a pullback before entering. If it does just break the structure, then we're just going to look for the position. But we're not really trying to enter until it breaks this structure. So yeah, so that is a breakdown of what I'm looking for on my pairs. Just to let y'all know, more videos will come. I'm really on this YouTube grind. I'm really on this social media grind. Trying to get my name out there and really trying to educate the people, man. I'm gonna try to be lit on this channel, man. Like we gonna, you know, I'm gonna try to be lit, man. I'm gonna try to be lit. I'm gonna try to be fire with it, man. But if you're watching this video and you're at the start of your journey, you're mid your journey, and I'm now starting to become profitable. So this is why I kind of just started this journey. But one message: do not give up on your journey, man. Do not give up, bro. Like you're close to success. I'm at the point where you at right now. So you know, and I'm now starting to creep into profitability, man. Again, so I, you know, a little backstory for me. I was in IM, and then I left IM, and then I was profitable for about 4 months. I passed the 50K challenge. I still had the 50K challenge, but it's a major drawdown right now because I made a lot of mistakes, greed, and all that. So about a year ago, year and a half or something, really close to that. But yeah, so I was profitable at one time, right? And then I had to kind of build myself back up. I was switching strategy for all of last year. I switched strategy, and I was like, let me just stick with SMC and then add in Hackenacci candlesticks and all that. And I saw consistency with a moving average, and I saw consistency with that. But my closing argument, or my closing statement is, bro, continue on your path, man. Do not give up, bro. You're really close to success, right? You're really close, right? You're close. So do not give up. Continue to backtest. Continue to journey your trades. Have your accountability buddy, and see y'all at the top. See y'all at the top. I want to see all y'all at the top. But I'm out of here, man. K-Mac out.